is happening is, pollution control boards, unfortunately, like police departments, we can't catch a particular thief. We're going to declare all the people in the street as thieves. So we're going to put an embargo on all these people. They do that. There are a lot of areas in the police department. They declare a certain section of society as, what they call as habitual offenders. That is what the pollution control board is doing. What they're doing is they're controlling your production, the quantum of production, and sometimes even the product you can make. My humble submission has been to the appellate authority, to the High Court and the Supreme Court also, that pollution control boards do not have this power. They cannot control our production, neither in quantity, nor in quality, nor in the name of production. They can definitely control the quantity of pollution, quantity of load, whether it's hydraulic load or whether it is solid waste load or whether it's air pollution. They can control all that, there is no doubt about it. But they shall not say that Mr. Jasti or Mr. Chaudhary cannot make X product or Y product, or they can make only this much product. Why are the courts going with the pollution control boards and not with the industry? Because the industry has been not very representative, not been very active. They have not been able to articulate their case in a very organized and a structured manner. And last but not least, they are not united. See, discharge of effluents is envisaged out of land, surface water, marine discharge or sewers. Now, the pollution control board once again are forced to, and sometimes depends on where I am talking. If I am talking in front of the pollution control board, I will say they are forced to, and if I am talking in front of the industry, I will say that they are legislating instead of executing their powers. What they are doing is, when you discharge the sewers, they are asking you to meet the surface standards, which they should not and cannot do it. Though the Environment Protection Act in various schedules says that the local boards can make the laws more stringent depending on the local conditions. That clause, the local pollution control boards are using as a sweeping power and are using it to curb pollution because they do not have either the machinery or the knowledge sometimes, or the will many times. Therefore, they are just restricting it by saying that you shall meet surface standards, which is neither desirable nor necessary many times. Sometimes yes, but not always. Therefore, many pollution control boards are legislating instead, that's what I said, instead of executing the laws, which is not the, there is a separation of power is there between the executive, legislature and the judiciary, but the pollution control boards are legislating. One of the cases in our case, we suffered, JETL and its members suffered, because the joint action plan is nothing but legislation. They changed the norms, they changed the inlet and outlet standards, what applicable to common effluent treatment plants, and we could not agitate our case before Supreme Court. We did approach the Supreme Court, but we were not given a fair hearing because Supreme Court said we do not want to go into technical issues. So therefore we have to live with that, and that is costing a lot of money, energy and resources for the industry as well as the CETPs. As I mentioned, environmental laws are quasi criminal laws. Therefore, the industry is very vulnerable, and they have to be well aware of their responsibility and duties towards pollution control and environment protection. The need of the hour and day is to spread awareness among industry as well as citizens about the applicable laws. Similarly, regulators and the regulatory authority all need to take cognizance of the gravity of the problem and spread the awareness amongst all the concerned. I think many seminars like this are required, more so as Mr. Jasti mentioned in his opening remarks. With the bifurcation of the state, we are going to face new challenges and the new entrepreneurs coming up with this in the state of Telangana. Obviously, in the residue state of Andhra also, we are going to have new entrepreneurs. So we from JETL will be more than happy to share our experiences, but we would urge FAPC to conduct more seminars, give more publicity and get more industry to participate. Thank you very much.